Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to find your specialization. You see, every financial advisor is nearly identical, offering general services to everybody, just another typical financial advisor. Which means there is no reason for somebody to hire you now. They could just go hire another advisor. So you need something that makes you stand out. One of the most important questions an advisor can be asked is, why should I work with you? And without the ability to show case studies or testimonials, the best way that I've found for advisors to stand out is by having a specialization. So the answer to the question, why should I work with you, should be because I specialize in working with people just like you. And the most effective type of specialization is having one specific type of person that you help and becoming the best at helping that one specific type of person. And remember, the more specific, the better. Even if your niche seems like a very small group of people, that's actually a great sign. Because the more specific you are, the more you're going to stand out to your dream clients. So let me walk through why specializing is so important. First, it makes you the perfect advisor for a specific group of people. It makes it easier to do marketing. So you can actually, figure out where your niche members are, both online and offline, and then you can easily go into those groups and become, known within those groups. It's easier to do sales. You'll stand out as a specialist in a world of generalists. You'll stand out as the best advisor for members of your niche, which are your dream clients. And it is easier to retain clients over time. So you're going to have clients that stick with you longer because you'll know the ins and outs of your specialization extremely well, and you will do a great job of serving your clients, which means they'll stay with you longer. So having a specialization is going to amplify the results of your marketing, of your sales, and of your client retention. So there's two parts of your specialization. First, you need to specialize in helping one specific type of person. And then two, you need to solve one big important problem that they are facing. Who you help is your niche, and what you help them do is your area of expertise. Having a niche and an area of expertise are going to be vital to your success. So let's get into it. Types of niches. First, you could only serve people that have a specific job title. So you could specialize in helping doctors. You could specialize in helping lawyers. You could specialize in helping, getting really specific and targeting IT consulting CEOs. So the thing is when you target a specific job title, you're going to know the ins and outs of that profession really, really well. You're going to know everything like, do they have a pension? What are their specific different, financial situations that they're in? And you can be really, really good at knowing their pain points, their problems, and exactly the best way to help them. And, knowing all these things is really going to make you stand out compared to being a generalist financial advisor. Next, you can target people by company. So you could specialize in Boeing employees. I'm working with an advisor who specializes in Boeing employees / executives, Target executives, Amazon employees, etc. And it's even better if, it's a company that is headquartered near you. Then although we're trying to build a remote virtual financial advising practice here, if it is local, then that does give you an advantage. And if you know people that are in your niche already, and you already understand them, you already understand the niche, that's really, really good. And so picking a local company is a great way to do that. And lastly, another type of niche is buy investable assets. So you usually want to have a minimum requirement. So for example, over 200,000 investable assets, over 500,000 investable assets, etc. And later throughout this program, I'm going to be teaching you how to set those minimum investable asset requirements and how to raise them over time. So what I would do if I were you is I would have a niche that is either a job title or a company, and then I would have an investable asset requirement as well. So how do you choose your niche? Think about who your best clients are right now. Who would you love to work with all the time? Who are your dream clients? So if you niche down, then you can only focus on your dream clients. So you could have, if you think about your absolute best client right now, imagine if all of your clients were just like him. That's what can happen when you choose a niche. Next, is there a big company in my local area that I could focus on? Third, is there a niche that I have a strong background helping, or, is there a niche that I have a connection to? And, those are a few different ways that you can start thinking about, what would be the best niche for me to choose. But just pick one. Having a niche is way better than being a generalist. So just get started. You can always switch your niche. I would recommend just choosing one, going with it, start getting a few clients in that niche. If it goes well, then stick to it. But if you don't like it, or there's a reason that you want to change, then change your niche. And then once you find one that you love, then stick to it. So now we're going to create your niche statement. Who is your niche? Who are you going to specialize in helping? So I want you to think about this now, and I want you to write this down. Even if you're not 100% sure, I'm going to give you about 15 seconds just to think it through real quick, and then I want you to write it down. So, who is your niche? All right, so if you've thought about who you think is your niche, I want you to write down, I help blank. I help doctors. For example, I help dentists. I help chiropractors. I help gym owners. I help IT consulting executives. I want you to think about your niche and just write one down right now. This is going to be the first niche that you start with. Don't think it over too much. Just go with something that sounds right to you. Now, let's find your area of expertise. There are two requisites that your area of expertise needs to fit. The first, your area of expertise needs to be a major problem that your dream clients are facing. 2, your area of expertise should be a money in motion type problem. Problems where money is moving and your dream clients need to urgently hire a professional. So having an area of expertise is really going to help you get in the door with your dream clients. And then once you help them solve their money in motion type problem, then they'll stick with you long term for AUM type services. So types of areas of expertises. First, retirement planning, the most common and a actually really, really great area of expertise. Everyone needs to plan for their retirement. It's an important problem. And, from everything that I've seen in the past, it works really, really well. Divorce planning is another possible one. Philanthropy planning, company exit planning, and more. So how do you actually choose your area of expertise? This is similar to how you choose your niche, but let me walk you through it real quick. So what is a major problem members of your niche are facing? What is an area that you're particularly skilled at or you particularly enjoy working on? And what is a money in motion situation where members of your niche are looking for professional help? So once you actually have your area of expertise, a really, really great thing to do is to back it up with a certification. And this is really, really going to make you stand out and make you seem super legit when you say you're an expert at divorce planning or you're an expert at, whatever your area of expertise may be. So an amazing way to stand out with your area of expertise is to get a certification that backs it up. Now your dream clients know that you're serious about what you specialize in. Examples: you could get the RICP, Retirement Income Certified Professional. So if you're going to focus on retirement planning, this could be a really great certification to back it up. You could get your CPWA. You could get your CAP, which is for philanthropy. You could get your CDFA if you want to be specialized in divorce planning. You could get your CMP. This would actually be for if you chose doctors as your niche. This could be a really great certification to back up your niche. And so now I want you to create your specialization statement. So this is going to include both your niche and your area of expertise. So you already chose your niche. Now I want you to think about what you want your area of expertise to be. So who is your niche and what problem are you going to help them solve? So the problem is your area of expertise. There has to be one problem that you're particularly skilled at, which is once your dream clients are facing this problem is when you're going to start helping them. So I help blank achieve blank. For example, I help dentists plan for their retirement. Simple. So I'm going to give you 15 seconds to think this over real quick and write down your specialization statement. All right, by now you should have your statement written and you should have your specialization clearly planned out for yourself and clearly chosen and committed to. So before you move on, make sure you've chosen your niche and your area of expertise. It is super important. Your specialization is going to amplify your results with everything you do, and it's going to set you apart from every other advisor. So make sure you have your niche and your area of expertise before moving on to the next video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.